Hi Get Fitters, it is the morning of Wednesday, July 24th, and this is my Cedar Point day. I keep making these like forgot to mentions, but like it's very important. Me and my dad are matching shirts today. They both say, please don't make me do stuff. That just matches my personality. It doesn't match his at all, but I don't care. The parking lot. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at Gatekeeper.
For our first ride.
See, look, feet might come on top of
I was not planning on riding Raptor because I was like, it's sort of like
She screamed.
And literally it was like so just got off of Magnum XL 200. Literally that one is better than Raptor. I like that one a lot. He went on that one about 20 or 30 years ago, and yeah, so we're gonna probably ride it again. Oh shoot, I saw us on the picture thing. Oh shoot, but we're gonna ride it again and go for front seat this time. We walked up here and we got front row like right away. Oh my god, no way. So we're probably gonna end up riding that one again by the end of the day because we want to also ride it in the back row. But let me tell you, a first row ride on that is great. We literally didn't have to wait for it. We're going to, where are we going next? Where are we going next? Do you want to go back to Steel Vengeance? We just got off Skyhawk. It was okay. That one is really scary, and you feel like you're gonna fall out of it. So, you know, it's sort of like a toss-up. That was my least favorite ride, the one of the ones we've ridden so far, but I still liked it. Didn't you hate that one?
Yes.
Yeah, he hated it. Yes, sort of. So we're actually going to Millennium Force now, so I'll not go by plan. We're riding Gemini, and then we're gonna ride Top Thrill Dragster. Gemini honestly is a lot better than it looks. I was expecting not to ride it, but then he wanted to ride it. So I was like, okay, I'll ride it for you. Honestly, it's a lot better than it looks. There's a lot of airtime, and those drops are pretty nice. And it's a really smooth coaster. Like, it's wood and it's like old because he also rode this one when he was here in like 25 years ago. So it's really running smooth, and I highly recommend it. And the red train is better and it wins. So get on the red train. So we have ridden. We were gonna go to Top Thrill Dragster, but the line was like a 3-hour line, so we were like, no. So we went and rode Power Tower, which was really fun, and we're gonna go ride Valraven after he's done. So okay, so we've done a couple things since I last walked. We went to Millennium Force and they shut the ride down, and it was like gonna be like an hour, 2-hour wait for it to get back up, and we were still like in line, and we were still like 45 minutes from being in it. So we went and rode Rougarou, and it was better than expected, but it hurt. That one, I thought that Raptor was going to be worse than Rougarou, but no, Rougarou was worse because it hurt. So we are about to get on Iron... Oh, this one does have a line. We're about to get on Iron Dragon.
Not much of one.
Not huge. Does it run two at the same time? No, okay. We're about to get on Iron Dragon. There's a bit of a wait, but like, fine. Okay, so we're tilting it. Okay, we're on like the sky ride type thing. It's less scary than the Ferris wheel is by a lot. We went on Iron Dragon, and honestly, it's been my least favorite ride of the day. It's honestly, the first part of it sort of sucks, but like, the last part of it's pretty great, but the first part of it sort of sucks, and that's why it's been my least favorite. But still an okay ride. We're going up to ride Wicked Twister, Ferris wheel, Max Air, and Gatekeeper. So, yeah. honestly sort of want to ride Raptor again since the line's not super long. Raptor will be another thing we will be riding again. Yeah, so I'll see you soon. Okay, so we went to our ice cream place. What did you get? What ice cream did you get?
Peanut butter cup
You got peanut butter cup. I got cotton candy and it was really good.
on a waffle cone.
We're getting in line for Gatekeeper now, and it said it was about a 30 to 45 minute wait, which I'm fine with this one because I like actually legitimately really want to ride this one. We Gucci. But so yeah, I don't know what side we're gonna sit on yet.
We're Gucci.
We're Gucci. Yeah.
Gucci.
We got front row on Gatekeeper.
Give me your eyes, please.
Are you excited for Gatekeeper?
I'm excited.
Okay, my dad's back there. Literally, that was like the best ride we've been on. Gatekeeper, highly recommended in the front row. Is literally like the best ride we've had
Ever.
all day.
Ever.
Oh my gosh, that one is great. Ooh, that one's really good. I can't wait to look at my pictures. We're on Max Air. We're on the ground. We're stuck. Aren't we, Dad?
We're stuck.
We're stuck. Okay, so update, we got out of Max Air, and when we got out, they handed us like a fast pass type thing that shoots us in front of the line. So we're gonna use it for Millennium Force because we were in the line earlier and it shut down, and the line was also like 2 hours long. So we're gonna do and try and get front row seats on Millennium Force. We got 2 of them, so okay, literally, okay. Millennium Force is the best ride by a lot. Like, oh my gosh, tell them how good it is. Oh my gosh, literally we were crying. We were in the front row too, and literally I barely put my hands down.
Incredible. Best ride ever in my
gosh,
life.
best roller coaster ever. Basically, when we got stuck, we got those passes, and we would have had to wait 2.5, 3 hours for the seats we got. So we got front row. And it was a 5-minute wait because we had to wait for more trains to come. Oh my gosh, literally best 5 minutes wait that I've ever done. It's best thing I've ever done. That is great. Okay, I haven't vlogged in a while, so the last time we saw you guys, we had gotten off Millennium Force. We rode the train to Top Hill Dragster. We waited in the line for like an hour, and then it shut down when we were right at the entrance. So you know that sucks, but we're in line for Gemini again. Okay, so we just finished Maverick, and let me tell you, almost as good. Maybe it's in the running for number 1.
Got a running for first.
We also
Running for first.
yeah, we didn't have to wait for front row seats. We just asked for them. So on top of that thing, this is the coaster. That is Max Air. Because it happens at end. That's Raptor. There's Cedar. There's Gatekeeper. I can't see River Roof. Yeah, I can't see River Roof. They probably were too low. There's Valraven. I think that's Millennium Force. I think so. That's Wicked Twister. Power Tower, sort of. The Dragster. Also see Magnum XL. I think that's like the only main coasters you can see. Yeah. You can sort of see Steel Engine in the background. Not much. Definitely can't see Maverick. Yeah, but that's... So, that was my day at Cedar Point. It was just beyond words amazing. I can't wait to go back next year. And just like a little explanation of things that like we didn't vlog or you might not have understood in the vlog. Basically, both of our favorite rides were either Maverick or Millennium Force. Those were just like the greatest. It helps that we didn't have to wait for Millennium Force and we got front row. And a little explanation for that is that we got stuck on Max Air and they gave us these little passes. That was like, here, skip the line, go in the exit door. And so we did. And we got to not wait for Millennium Force and we got to sit front row. And that was just like amazing. And so we probably wouldn't have gotten to ride Millennium Force any other way. So that was like really good. And the 3 rides we couldn't go on were Top Thrill Dragster, Steel Vengeance, and Valraven. Valraven was running 1 train, and so it was going really slow, and the line was just too long every time we got in it. Millennium Force, not Millennium Force, Steel Vengeance and Top Throw Dexter were both shut down most of the day, so we sadly couldn't do it either. And both of our rides were Millennium Force and Maverick. Maverick was really good, and that one is actually worth the wait. And if you ever do that, the long line looks worse than it actually is. If you're inside the actual building or like the stable, not up the stairs yet, it's only about a 30-minute wait throughout the entire thing, and it looks like it's about 2 hours, but it's not. It goes really fast because they're usually running 6 trains, or at least they were when we were there. And so I think it's totally worth it for the wait. Something that is not worth the wait, Iron Dragon. That one had a really long wait and it sort of sucked. My biggest piece of advice is that if you ever need something, ask for it, because there were like a lot of instances where there would be like, here, go in lane 4 or lane 7, and we would just be like, hey, can we sit in front row or back row? And they would literally sit us in front row. Like, we sat in front or back row on every single ride at least once, except Iron Dragon, and we were in the first car, just in the second row in the first car. So, but I still think it's super worth it by like a lot. My dad's biggest piece of advice is to get there early, and I definitely agree with that. We got there an hour early, and we were able to ride some rides before the park even opened. We got in line for Raptor before the park even opened, so we were on like the first train. Also, a lot of people think that you like need a fast pass. Honestly, on the day we went, it was not busy at all. The longest line we had to wait in was Maverick, and that one was really popular, and that was like an hour wait. Top Throw Dexter, of course, is probably gonna have an hour wait too. The only one that it would really make sense on was Maverick and Top Throw Dexter, and maybe Steel Vengeance. Thing is, the fast pass wait time on like Valraven and Steel Vengeance is the same as the like normal line, because it's still like an hour, 2 hour long line, even though it's fast pass. Also, I don't want to spend $110 for 2 rides. That just doesn't really make sense for me. One more thing is that I really recommend the underrated coasters. I think the underrated coasters were really good. Like Magnum XL 200, like it was one that was like I wasn't super excited for, so I was like, it's probably gonna be okay, and that one was one of my favorites. Gemini I really liked, and I really didn't expect to like that one. I didn't expect to go on it. Same with Rougarou and Raptor, I still really liked them. You know, I didn't expect to go on them. I was like, I really like those. And also, it's worth 5 minutes to wait. It's worth the 5-minute wait to like be able to be in front row or back row. It definitely makes a difference, especially on ones like Magnum XL 200. Definitely made a difference for us. We sat row on all of them. Yeah, we sat front row on all of them, or back row. The only one I don't think we sat front row on at least once was Gemini. Yeah, I don't think so. We rode back row on Raptor, and it was really good. We rode front row on Rougarou, front row Millennium Force, front row Maverick. And again, we didn't even have to wait for most of them. We just asked, and they gave it to us. Front row and Gatekeeper is really good too. So that's just sort of like an overview, and I really hope you liked this vlog. I hope it wasn't boring, and yeah, if you ever get a chance to go to Cedar Point, I highly recommend it. It is the best day ever. And I guess bye, Get Fitters. Oh, I forgot to mention, the Ferris wheel has a really long line. Really long line. We waited like 40 minutes for the Ferris wheel, and then we were on it for like 20, and it was like 10, it was either like 10:10 or 10:20 when we finally got off the Ferris wheel. And I was talking about getting like a stuffed animal, because we didn't play any of the games. So my dad won me Rocco. I don't know why I decided to name him that, but Rocco, that's his name, definitely. And so he won it by like the people guessing the weight. They have to get within 4 pounds of your weight, and they didn't for him. So I got a stuffed animal out of it, which is pretty great. Also, the food, get the drink wristband, because something I didn't know, I thought you had to buy like the reusable drink bottle. No, you pay the same price to get a wristband, and they give you a new like paper cup every time, and so you don't have to haul it around with you wherever you go. Also, the food is a pretty big thing. Eat before you get in the park, and then that'll last you. It depends on like your metabolism. That'll last me until like 8 o'clock that night, and we ate at 9 in the morning. So I'd say it's definitely worth it to just eat before. My dad, on the other hand, had to get a little tiny snack in the middle of the day, but you know, it's still like good, and we didn't spend as much on food as I thought we would have to. Also, there's a place by Maverick and Steel Vengeance that sells giant pickles and chicken tenders and fries. Basically, I think that's all they sell, maybe. Maybe. I think so, though. That place is really good. Highly recommend it. It's really good. So, like, eat there and eat chicken tenders, because chicken tenders are good. They're really good. So, I don't think I have anything else to add. So, this is the official goodbye.